Returning to one of our top stories tonight, Singapore is to tighten COVID-19 safety measures ahead of Chinese New Year, and they come in force on Tuesday. Singapore's Multi-Ministry Taskforce says that the new measures are needed because of a recent rise in community cases. Cheryl Goh joins us again live with the details. Cheryl, take us through the refreshed measures.
Well, Dawn, 8 is not only going to be an auspicious number this Chinese New Year, but an important one. It's the cap on the number of distinct people who can visit a household in any one day. And if you are going out to celebrate, the task force is recommending that you only visit up to 2 households in the same day. They did say that random spot checks will be conducted is to ensure compliance for these rules, but at the same time, it's really hard to enforce this. There's only so much enforcement action that can be done, so they are urging Singaporeans to really comply with these new rules. This measure will kick in on the 26th of January, so it's slightly earlier, ahead of Chinese New Year, which is somewhere in the middle of February, 11th February onwards. So what they're doing is they're making it as a preemptive move because given what happened last year, there was a spike in cases after Chinese New Year, and there were several clusters that actually emerged that were linked to Chinese New Year gatherings. So they're really doing this, enforcing this eight-person limit, 2 households per day, enforcing this early so that they can prevent something like this from a spike in cases from happening again. So let's hear from co-chair Lawrence Wong.
Please do not try and optimize your maximum gain around the rule as though this is something that you could, gain some additional benefit out of it. Because in the end, the more you try to optimize by having more exposure, more interactions, in the end, you are putting yourself and your loved ones at risk.
So what we know is that the vaccinations will continue as the festivities go out. So to date, we have about 60,000 individuals who have received their first dose of the vaccine, and these are mainly healthcare and frontline workers. Vaccinations for seniors, this will start on the 27th of January with pilots in Ang Mo Kio and Tanjong Pagar, and the task force is hoping that the initial batch of 5,000 to 10,000 of these residents in these 2 areas will be reached out to, and they will get their vaccination before the program is eventually rolled out to other seniors in different parts of Singapore by the middle of February. Let's hear from Health Minister Gan Kim Yong.
One of the purpose of the pilot is also to ensure that, because the target group for the first batch are the seniors, and we will also need to test our messaging, our explanation, our outreach to make sure that we are able to reach out to them.
So another issue that the task force addressed was the fact that there's been a small hiccup in the vaccines because there has been a delay in an expected shipment of the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine, and they updated that this is because one of the production plants in Europe is currently undergoing upgrading work, hence the delay, and also coupled with the fact that there is strong global demand for the vaccine everywhere. But they said that this will not affect the overall rollout of the vaccine, and they will ensure that there is enough supply for everyone in Singapore to get the vaccine when their time comes. The Health Sciences Authority is also looking to complete its review for 2 other vaccines, the Moderna as well as the Sinovac vaccine. So we can also expect to hear some updates on when these could possibly hit Singapore shores very soon. Back to you.
All right, Cheryl, thank you very much for that. Cheryl Goh there with that update.